Welcome back to Red Earth Native Plants, how to grow putaputaweta. Been a while since I did the first part of the series and I had the seed in the fridge. Of course, since then it's flowered, the plants have flowered again and they're absolutely prolific this year. Really prolific. So what I thought I would do, because I've had some inquiries, the difference between planting fresh seed and seed that's been stored in the fridge. So what I thought I'd do is I'll take some fresh seed now, which I'll collect, and we'll try planting in seed trays the seed stored in the fridge and the seed that's fresh, and we'll just compare them and see how they go. So let's get into it. Now I'm using a glove because when these are wet, see they can be quite staining. Nice purple colour. So I'll collect some of these and we'll see how we go. So I'll select, there's millions of seed here this year, so I'll probably collect a lot so I can store it in the fridge and always have it on hand. Okay. So it's nice to be back in the nursery again, and incidentally, check out this karaka tree. You probably remember seeing it in the background. There's some shots over the years. It's a very small tree when I planted it. Now it's several metres tall. Anyway, that's by the by. Right, so here we go. I've got a couple of trays. I've got my good potting mix in there. I've got my seeds from the fridge. And got the seed that I've just picked, very fresh. So what we'll do is we'll do the seeds in the fridge here, the seeds from the tree here, and we'll see how they go. Okay, so we have our seed from the fridge, which was put in there November 2023. That's more than a year ago. And you see the seeds very dry and very hard. They look like little peppercorns, don't they? So what I do is I take a very small set of pliers, I just gently squeeze and crack open the seed shell. Doesn't need a lot of pressure, you don't want to squeeze too hard, you don't want to break the seeds. The seeds are very fine and there's lots and lots of them in each pod. So let's crush some of these into the bowl and then we'll have a look at them and compare that to the fresh seed. They dry out a lot. Okay, I also like to squish them up a bit. This also helps to release some of the seeds out of the pots. And normally I'd just sow that chaff and all because it doesn't make that much difference, but what I'll do here is I'll just sieve it so you get an idea of how small the seeds are and how many seeds we get out of the pods. Okay, now we've prepared our seed, ready to plant them. Very simple, very easy. Take my special tool number 3. I'll just score a few lines. The seed is very small, so it doesn't have to be planted very deeply. And we'll just sprinkle all the way through. And there's quite a few seeds, there's a bit of chaff, fine chaff in here. But I think we're getting enough seeds in there as well. Better have too many in there than too few, I guess. Now this potting mix I'm using is pretty moist at the moment, so I probably won't water it in, but I'll check it in a couple of days and make sure. Okay, we'll just gently cover No need to put any extra potting mix in here, I don't think. Tamp it down a bit, and that is our fridge seed zone. And we'll do the same with the fresh fruit, but a bit different because we don't have to prepare it really. This will be a bit messy because this fruit is fresh. Okay, so squish it up a bit, and I'm just going to put these all over. Probably won't even bother squishing them up much, to be honest. I'm just pretty interested to see in the natural world, these would probably just fall on the ground, and so there is a third way we'll do these, which is to take these fruits, to dry them out for a little while, and then plant them. So it's a bit like this, except taking away the cool storage. Okay, we'll use a different one for that. And we'll just put them in the nursery, see how they go. Right, I shifted these two trays to over here because it's been raining a lot and there's a bit of a spot. But I've sown the seed of the third lot of seed now. So we've got the refrigerated seed, the absolutely fresh seed, and the seed that's been dried out and sown. And we'll come back and see how they go when they come up. It's all a bit of a mess in the nursery at the moment. We need another good clean up. But I do have a lot of plants here ready to be planted out in the next couple of months. So that's a good thing. And we'll come back when we see those putaputaweta come up and see how they're looking. Thanks for watching Where There's No Plants.